When I was in the Navy, they told you to be gay. In the Navy, there is lots of homosexuals. In the Navy, there is lots of homosexuals. In the Navy, when I was in the Navy, there is lots of homosexuals. In the Navy, there is lots of homosexuals. In the Navy, that there is lots of homosexuals. In the Navy, that there is lots of homosexuals. In the Navy, that there is lots of
homosexuals.
In the Navy,
Homosexuals.
In the Navy.
Apparently Semper Fish in the chat, QNF's friend is accusing me of being a fake disabled military veteran, which is always fun.
Wow.
Yeah, piece of shit. For the last 5 years, we are waiting for the leg amputation. You never mention it anymore. Coward, you have to keep your word. You promised us your leg was going to be amputated. And now we have nothing, you piece of shit. Many times you mentioned amputation and your viewers gave you donations because they thought you were going to lose your leg. But that was all a scam. Fucking piece of shit. You own a leg amputation to them.
Mods, you have my full permission to play Whack-A-Troll with the twat.
Oh, are you going to delete my friend Semper Fish now? You cowards. Pieces of shit.
It's done. It's done. There is no chance of saving my left leg. It is done. I don't know how many people are aware of what's going on, but I will be undergoing an amputation at sometime in the relatively close future. He's in a possible leg amputation coming up. I'm GP now to start the process of having my amputation. I've worked a lot on my shoulder. It's way better than it used to be, but my leg's completely fucked, and frankly, I'll be having an amputation very soon.
So he has an amputation surgery coming up. So, Craig, it's going to be a challenge. And the pain that he's going to have after that.
No. Honestly, I've been in and out of hospital this week getting stuff prepared for an amputation that's coming up. So my amputation from military injury amputation. You do realise that amputating one of my legs will not change how tall I am. So amputation is the way forward. So I'm going to share that journey with you guys, and then you can share the amputation and everything as well, which is also going to be helpful for my amputation to be healthier and stronger when that happens. Don't be afraid of your leg amputation. What we're working towards is me having my left leg amputated above the knee. And frankly, this is fucking terrifying for me. And when I'm going through the amputation, I'm going to try and still do things. I don't know what this is going to bring, guys, and it's scaring me. The support and love of you guys is helping me, so thank you. Do an elective amputation. With going through an amputation, it's not just a thing that can happen. There's a lot of preparation and planning and stuff. So no. To try and lose weight and get strong so that my amputation will be successful. I'm going through the process of amputation for my leg. I'm still dealing with issues with my shoulder. Right, let's do it. We are doing our 700th lot of push-ups. What happened with my leg recently has brought the discussions forward for the amputation. So Ashton Richards says, turns out I don't even need an amputation. The doctor just wants to cook and eat my leg. Cyrus says that you've been in pain for so long, you're not afraid that after the amputation you still have phantom pain. Yeah, a little bit. I'm in agony every day still, chronic pain, 24 hours a day. I still have to have my wife help me get dressed to help me for when I am having my left leg above the knee amputated. No.
Well, I will pray for you, bro, and I think you might can reverse it, but you would have to go towards some of these kooky truther doctors.
That's going. My left leg is a lost cause. Left shoulder and my left knee don't work at all, really. 700th lot of push-ups. I may be having my left leg amputated above the knee. I'm not entirely sure yet. There's a lot of physio going on. And it's all to do with something that happened in the military. Because my left shoulder and my left leg are injured. So, right, let's do it. We are doing our 700th lot of push-ups.
What exactly is coming up?
My left leg's coming off above the knee.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. No. Says, I lost my left leg 24 years ago. You'll be fine. Thank you, Steve. Ashton Richards says, turns out I don't even need an amputation. The doctor just wants to cook and eat my leg.
Oh. Do you get invited to the barbecue? At least?
Yeah.
So many homosexuals choose the globe. Most of the homosexuals also believe the Earth is a globe.
Bit of a fucking pain at the moment. I've got, obviously, my knee, which is always sore. And my good knee is sore because I pushed it too far on the leg press. Both my shoulder, because of my injury in the Navy, is fucking sore, always. And now I've got fucking tendonitis in both my arms that is extra sore because, hey, why not? Many of you know I have severe injuries from my time in the Navy. One of the results of these injuries is that my knee is completely and utterly fucked. Currently got 3 pins in it. In the Navy. In the Navy, that's what I used to plan the amount of fuel that we needed to make sure the ship got from A to B. In the Navy. In the Navy. I was a submariner in the Navy. In the Navy, I was a marksman. Now, since I wasn't in the Navy for the past 20 years, yes, I was a nuclear engineer in the Royal Navy. My job in the Navy allowed me to test the claimed distances between land masses on Earth when I was doing fuel calculations and stuff. Right, so one of my jobs in the Navy when I was aboard HMS Trafalgar was to calculate the amount of fuel that we needed to get from point A to point B so that we weren't too... When I was in the Navy and as a submariner, I was a marine engineering artificer, so I was in charge of quite a lot of things, mainly the nuclear reactor. But clearance, because I was in the Navy as a nuclear engineer. Oh, you were never in the Navy, when we all fucking know I was. When I was in the Navy, they told you to make noise. In the Navy, when I was in the Navy, oh, you were in the Navy? That was when I was in the Navy. In the Navy. In the Navy. In the Navy, there is lots of homosexuals. There is lots of
homosexuals
in the Navy, but there is lots of
Homosexual.
There is lots of
homosexuals.
There is lots of homosexuals. There is lots of homosexuals, but are you gay? There is lots of
Homosexuals.
There is lots of there is lots of homosexuals
in the Navy.